That's what we did.
Shouts out to the nappy head Old English colored flag.
So
that was the hottest shit I ever seen.
So what we did was like back then, like Crips and Bloods were popular. People wore blue rags and red rags. So we got a gold colored rag, the same color of Old English.
They gonna see hate, they gonna see jealousy, they gonna see this type of stuff because that's where their energy at now. A person like me, so the higher level, I walk through the energy grid. I'm gonna see people, you know what I'm saying, people say hey, you know what I'm saying, people speaking to you, you know what I'm saying, people smiling, you know what I'm saying, people actually want to see you around now, you know what I'm saying, people actually happy, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, actually show you respect and stuff like that because that's where your energy at, you know what I'm saying.
She's my diamond girl, and you know she got what I need.
What I need, what I need, what I need, what I need.
She's my diamond girl, and you know she got what I need.
What I need, what I need, what I need. This for the real good, this cause I'm so hood. If you ain't girlfriend, I wish that you would. Try to act right, be my lady. Let's have this baby, I won't be shady. Let's live a good life, wealth and lavish. Puff some cabbage, pass on the baggage. I'm not your average.
You gotta back up, bro.
I know you remember the.
Yo, OH10 Turk Tech, your boy Chuck back in the building.
Who man shoot? Y'all know what it is.
We back again with another episode of
Man versus Brews.
You
The first
know.
one, the other one was so fun that we had to do another one.
You guys asked for it.
So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take it back.
How far are we going back?
We're going way back. We're gonna go way back. Just a little introduction. So if you're watching, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That would
leave a comment. Let us know if
anything.
you liked it.
And we'll,
if you hate us, let us know that you hate us.
Please, if you hate, if you ain't getting hated on, you ain't doing something right.
Yeah, please.
So, but before we get started, from February 21st on the channel, we have a giveaway, a winner. I don't even know what is this, a Firefly?
It's a Firefly 2 Plus.
Okay. So that's what that is. And it goes to Inferno, a.k.a. Patrick. So,
Inferno, a.k.a. Patrick.
Give it up, Patrick.
My man, Patrick.
That's not Patrick from SpongeBob, is it?
I don't think so. No.
But yeah, Patrick
dude,
is the
man,
winner of that.
He always leave comments, man.
Yeah, so good looking out, Patrick. Congratulations to you.
Wasn't a whole lot of entrants, but that's cool. So, we just drew a number. Everybody had a number. We drew a number. Patrick, you were 5. 5 was the number that got drawn. I was born on the 5th. Nothing but 5s around here. Nothing fishy. It was a natural 5.
Natural 5. So
yeah,
you didn't even pick
3-2.
it. You didn't even pick it, right?
No.
You didn't pick the number.
I didn't pick the
Right.
number.
So that's even more fair. All right. So without further ado, this version of Man versus Brews, when we say we're going way back, just me as an underage person, we would sneak and drink and Native Son.
Is the first thing that comes. Mr. B's.
On the rail or the bricks. Nappy heads, we switched to the bricks because the rail was too hot, so we wanted to get off in the cut a little bit.
You got to tell them what the rail was.
The rail is so.
It was an actual.
It was an actual rail. So, but the rail was like Shaker got a lot of barricades. So on 150, is that 153rd? Yeah, that would be 153rd technically. When you get through, you couldn't get. They didn't want you coming straight through from Cleveland in the Shaker, so they put a rail.
But really,
like a guardrail. Same neighborhood, minus the rail. So they didn't want you rolling your car through there. So they had a rail there. So people that's from Shaker will conjure together and drink. And they say, meet me at the rail. So peace to all the brothers that ever drank at the rail. When we came, the rail was, prior to me ever going down there, or me and my crew. So we kind of went off to the cut. And over there was some bricks. So we was like, we drinking on the bricks. Fuck the rail. So
that shit was legendary.
Legendary from Shaker.
I'm younger. I'm 2 years younger, so that shit was like, there were some things that happened that I wasn't there for that I just there's some legendary stories. We might have to go shoot over there one day just because. We'll do a video at the rail.
When the
rail is still there.
Of course, they still go. But they can't keep them out because niggas get Section 8, so they just hop right over the rail. So the rail. All right, so with that being said, today's Man versus Brews is malt liquor.
Malt.
And I can't remember the last time I drank a malt liquor.
I can because the only one I drank was Colt 45.
Right. So peace to Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian.
Cold Billy.
Cool. So since you brought it out like that, that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with.
I don't know if I can drink the rest of that shit.
Colt 45.
Cold Billy.
The thing about Colt 45 is a catchphrase to it. It works every time. I don't know what works every time, but Colt 45
it works.
Oh, it
works every time.
I had a piece of my aunt Sharon. She used to say, Colt 45. If the 4 don't hit you, the 5 gonna get you.
5 gonna get you. I forgot about that.
If the 4 don't hit you, the 5 gonna get you. All right, so this is it. Colt 45 malt liquor. I really don't even know what malt liquor is from what I heard, and I need to do some more history on this. It's from the bottom of the barrel from what they told us, and there's always rumors that they put Colt 45 and malt liquor in the neighborhoods to make brothers sterile. Did you ever heard that before?
Give me some more.
Yeah, and I'm like,
give me some more.
With all these kids out here, I know that shit don't work. So we're gonna start with the Colt 45. Oh, this is not yours. This is yours right here. We're gonna start with the Colt 45. Remember, if you pouring beer, always tilt your glass. That definitely takes the head off the top.
It says malt liquor is a strong lager or ale in which sugar, corn, or other adjuncts are added to the malted barley to boost the total amount of fermentable sugars in the wort. This gives the boost to the final alcohol concentration without creating a heavier or sweeter taste. Thus, they are not very bitter.
And they don't even tell you the percentage of alcohol on it. I don't even think they know.
That's this whole can?
No, mostly. Yeah. I don't even think they know how much. So
this is a fan. I'm a fan favorite.
He's a fan. I wasn't a big fan of this particular one. To me, this seemed like just because Billy D was the spokesperson, just seemed like I don't want to drink what my father was drinking. So I kind of stayed away from the Colt 45.
My uncles drank Colt 45.
Right, and it was on out of the malt liquor. I would say this was the creme de la creme of malt liquors. It was more expensive.
Yeah, it was.
Than others.
They also,
we were talking this other day, they made a version of the Colt 45 was called
the Cool Colt.
Cool Colt. You would drink it, and then when you were done, the aftertaste was like drinking mouthwash. And they also made Power Master to compete. They also made Power Master later.
I'm not hip to Power
Master, you can Google that. Power Master to compete with St. Ives, which I could not find St. Ives anywhere. But they had us on
Cali to get that shit.
You gotta go to California. So
I killed.
Colt 45. Let's take a swig of this.
Cold Billy. Just like I remember.
Not bad at all.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. I mean, it does have a sweeter taste though.
It's
very smooth.
Yeah,
very smooth.
Real smooth.
Man,
yeah, this is what I used to drink.
You know what? It isn't. If you put this in a different can or a different, and told me it was a lager or something, you would have me. If you had a bar, I recommend any bar people that got old school people or people that want to indulge in malt liquor. I don't know who want to do it.
Right.
Put this on tap. I think you might have something here. Colt 45. Not bad at all.
I thought you just come here to get their $1 million ideas. Cheers.
Not bad. Colt 45. I'm pleasantly surprised.
Every time.
That 4 got you?
Yeah.
Or the 5 hit you yet?
5 about to get me.
So, Colt 45.
The 4 missed me.
Right. And don't forget, drink responsibly. Especially when you're drinking this.
Don't drink and drive.
Do not drink and drive. Please trust me on that.
We're going to put a disclaimer up because
we're not promoting that.
We're closer than 6 feet, but it's cool because this is my brother. It's all good.
Another thing that I wanted to talk about, we got some information regarding liquor stores or whatever. They're still open. So,
if you're in the hood. Not out here.
Not out here?
No,
okay. So I guess only in the hood? I don't know.
You have to go to Giant Eagle before they close out here. The standalones are done.
All right.
And I live out by that. For anybody who knows the Cleveland area, I'm out closer to the airport.
Now
I'm about 2 exits from the airport.
Now, Chuck on one hand was a 4 or 5 man. This is to me the classic of all malt liquors.
The Fizzle.
OE 800. OE 800. I think this was made famous. NWA.
Yeah.
8 Ball Rolling.
Easy,
they call it
up.
OE. Old Gold.
Old Gold.
800.
Yeah.
It's a classic. I used to think this tasted good. And definitely, any of these beers you drink, they got to be ice cold. You can't have these anywhere under that. You want them close to slush as possible. Because I'm telling you, it won't be a pleasant taste.
I would rather have slush in it.
Yeah. I think you get a.
I would rather.
Yeah,
have slush in it.
I would too. So
I don't want ice in it.
No.
I know
beer with ice?
No, I seen motherfuckers. Remember at the touch, they would put ice in the beer.
That's horrible.
That's
you ever put ice in beer?
Oh my god!
You need to stop it. Don't do that again. That's dumb. That's dumb. Ice in beer. You put ice in the Kool-Aid, right?
Ice in the Kool-Aid.
Do you? In your Kool-Aid? No, you don't
put
water
ice
it down.
in nothing. I'm like a real English person.
Now, just off the look, this does have a darker tint. We used to always say, they don't have it on here anymore, but they used to say charcoal filtered.
Yeah.
And we used to say this. What does the charcoal do? It keep the heat going. What does charcoal filter do? It keep the geek going. So, peace to all my crew, man, that used to drink the Old English 800. I haven't probably had this in about 20-some years. So.
Oh my God.
Disgusting.
It's not. It's not disgusting. It's definitely fuller.
Definitely.
It's got a more of a
bitter
taste. Yeah, it's got
at
that
the end
bittery.
It's bitter.
Yeah.
But initially tasting this, as I'm drinking it, I'm thinking that it's Mickey's.
It's not as smooth as the 4.5.
No, definitely not at all. I think 4.5 definitely have a smoother.
And now I got a bloat going on.
Immediately.
I
don't have the bloat
off
going
of
on.
the 800.
I don't have the bloat going on just yet.
I blew up.
Let's go to 4.5. 4.5, I'm going to give it 4 JB heads.
I'm going to have to give it, the 4 missed me, so I'm going to give it to 5.
5, okay.
It's
5.
It's a childhood thing. It was always around
it's
nostalgic.
My house.
Very nostalgic to me. I was a huge Star Wars fan. I liked Lando Calrissian.
Yeah.
I liked seeing him in that movie.
Wouldn't that be
prior
cool?
to that, when
Wouldn't that cool if he had a 40 in the Millennium Falcon? Hey, Lando!
I'm a budget.
Because he had the cape on. He was like a space age pimp, wasn't he?
I'm about to drink
He's
my
like,
40.
I'm about to drink my Coke 45. And so... Old English, I'm definitely going to get it. They're about even for me right now. I say about 3.5 JBS for the Old English.
I'm giving it 3.
3.5 for me.
5 for the Colt.
And I'm with the nostalgia. Also, I got a lot of bad memories with it. It was like a love-hate relationship with Old English 800.
And if you drink a 64 of it straight, you'll hallucinate. So.
Yeah, why would they have Old English or any beer makers in the late 80s, earlier? Why would you do that to people?
I was 15.
64 ounces.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't drink
I couldn't even drink
Solo?
the whole thing.
That's like a gallon, ain't it?
Man, I swear I was in
64 ounces, is that a gallon?
That's a gallon or a half gallon or something like that.
Nah, 32 ounces is a half gallon.
It's a gallon.
A quart is 16.
Yeah,
2 quarts is a half gallon.
I
4 quarts is a gallon. That's 64. Why would you make that?
Brandon Grubbs, we was recording a song over Brandon Grubbs' house, the Primate. I drank a 64 to the face and blacked out. The man made a song without the song was being made without me.
Yeah. That's what happens when you drink too much.
Yeah,
anybody that's
I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah. Even for young people, this is not I would start you off the drinking with. This is not a good start. This is like Rock Gut is cheaper. I think these were probably $1.
I guess the reasoning, like, everybody's locked in the house, man. We need something to do. You know, this was a great. It's a nostalgia thing. You know, it takes me back.
It definitely takes me back. I wanted to do this. I actually had these cans for a while and just kind of sat on them a little bit.
Right.
But it's been cold, so the cans stayed cold.
At least they're not skunk.
No, they're not skunk. They're still fresh.
Nothing worse than skunk malt liquor.
Yeah, it come out skunk. So
yeah, I'm straight.
Now, I mean, just relatively speaking, for malt liquor, these are far as some of the best ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's like you had what was that came in? It looked like a liquor bottle.
Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse. They took that off the market.
Shit tasted
like I was saying, like
it
Crazy
tasted
Horse.
like wet cigarette butt.
It was like Crazy Horse. There was Mickey's, Private Stock,
Fat Boy.
Remember
40s and
Fat Boy had
like 89 cents.
They had the graffiti hip hop. They was like, "Hey nigga, drink this." Like how racist. Like I mean, it's just bad. So Fat Boy, remember Laser?
Laser was the same as Fat Boy. It was
Laser.
Stop it.
Laser was horrible. But Mickey Big Mouth was one of my favorites. The one I couldn't find that we wanted was Elephant Malt Liquor. And I Googled it. Elephant Malt Liquor is now distributed by Carlsbad.
Okay.
And Carlsbad does Grolsch.
Shit, Germany. Yeah,
right.
with the porcelain top.
Right, where you could re-close it back up. Yeah, which had the nice
one.
Which is also favorite. But Carlsbad Brewery.
Those are expensive.
They are. Yeah. I remember the Elephant came in a big can.
Yep. They had bottles too. My grandfather used to drink the bottles.
Well, I seen a 6-pack of it. Yeah. They designed it, but the Elephant Malt Liquor was pretty powerful. And then and Laurenbrow at one time was a malt liquor. Right. So couldn't find any of that. Maybe we can come back later and redo that one.
Genesee Cream Ale malt liquor.
Hell, cream ale? Remember Little Kings?
Little Kings.
The cream ale gets no play, bro. That was just the
word.
Whoever came up with that cream, who would come with that?
Genesee Cream Ale. Now I'm gonna tell you this: the buzz from these two have, and I haven't drank malt liquor. Oh boy, it's been years. The buzz is definitely hard hitting.
Yeah, I mean,
and in your face.
You figure, I think that anything that would be on a stronger level as this would be like an IPA, as far as the strength. Yeah. Can you see what the alcohol content is on these? Yeah. All right, now, we used to have a thing where it's like, okay, if you were a little cooler, if you had a little money in your pocket, you would drink these. Then you had what we call fiend beers. And fiend beers was like $11.11.
Fat Boy, Laser.
Those are the cheaper, so it was like, you know,
$89 to $1.19.
And this other beer I got was on that level. It was King Cobra. Now King Cobra. I can honestly say I've never tasted King Cobra.
The can scares me.
Right. I mean, here's the thing about it. It's how bad it is. They even gave you an extra ounce. So these are 24 ounces.
They got a red top.
In a red top. And it says premium.
Anything that got a red top.
Premium. Now this tells you.
Maker's Mark.
Right.
Do not fuck with that
this
shit.
This tells you 6% alcohol by volume. There's no volume on these. But the King Cobra tells you on the outside it's 6% alcohol.
7.5 for
Old English is 7.5. All right. So IPAs are higher than that. And
but see, I think it might be the process that.
Right. What about 4.5? What's the 4.5 alcohol content? We need a fact.
Third.
We need a fact check guy.
Oh wow.
What?
5.6.
Okay, so
it's smoother.
It has less alcohol content. That's why it's smooth. So
that makes sense.
So OE has the higher content.
You can drink a lot more. I would drink 6 of these, bro.
40s?
No, 6 of these.
Sure they wasn't tall boys? Because 24-ounce cans went out back in the day. They had
16 ounce.
16 ounces, okay.
6 of the, that came in a 6-pack.
Okay, right.
Okay, you're right.
All right, so my next malt liquor that we're going to try is King Cobra.
Oh, boy.
Brew.
I gotta,
and here's the
I
thing
gotta
about
get
it.
some weed before we do that.
Here's the thing about Colt 40. This King Cobra. Guess who makes this?
Who?
Anheuser-Busch.
Budweiser.
Yes,
Yeah,
Budweiser.
I know
is
with
the
a snake
maker
like that, the red is the same as the Budweiser.
and they give you the extra ounce.
Right.
The makers
extra
makers of Budweiser.
They went to extra.
What was it? The Bush family. This is what y'all give us, huh? Let's see how y'all are. Thanks a lot, bud. I'm surprised they ain't got a King Cobra Light. Is there any light malt liquors?
No.
That's a concept.
No. What would be the taste? What would
Well, less filling, but it tastes great. I don't know. So, again, if you like the channel,
Old English Light.
Oh,
you would order that.
I would. I mean, if that was my, I'm not drinking Old English regular, but I would if it was light.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to fuck with this. This
right.
shit.
It's only 6%.
Yeah, I'm talking.
What was the 4.5? 5?
5.5.
All right, so this is also a little darker in color. I say that.
Yeah, that's about to be strange.
Don't like the smell.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a drinker. I'm drunk.
Right. This I'm not.
I'm drunk.
This is What? Disgusting?
Nope.
Delicious. You like it? Hold on.
That's not even fair.
Hold on. Let me
That's
get it.
not even
Let me
fair.
get a swig. Let me get a swig.
That's not. Oh, they fucking us up with that. That tastes like Kool-Aid on the back end.
That ain't bad. It is a lot sweeter. It is a lot sweeter.
I'm gonna have to say that they know, my brother. That's like that tastes good.
It is. It is a lot sweeter.
On taste, I'm giving it 4 JB heads for the intentions.
Right.
I'm gonna give it a 1.5. Yeah.
So
that's sneaky.
The taste of this, it goes down pretty smooth, right?
That's good. I'm not even gonna front.
It is very tasty.
The King Cobra.
King Cobra, I'd say taste wise, tastes better than the other two.
Better than the other two.
Right.
I've never had King Cobra.
Me, never had it before in my life.
Good.
There was a time though when I used to.
Oh my God!
There was
the last one is
still reserved. Hold on. Wait. Come on now, you're giving away too much. Here's the truth of the matter. When I used to do Kings of the Iron Mike, I was always looking for sponsors, and we were able to land Coors Light. But I definitely wanted King Cobra. I wanted that king to king, and they never called me back. And I just can imagine being at the show and just having everybody drinking King Cobra. But honestly, for taste, this actually tastes better than the other two.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this shit is on
not bad.
If I drank malt liquor, this would probably be the one.
So it's a slept-on classic. Yeah. Instant slept-on classic.
Has this always been out?
King Cobra's been out for a while. See if you can see when it came out. But King Cobra was out. But like I said, we looked at it as like a fiend beer. Like that's what the smokers or crackhead was drinking. So you didn't want to be
caught dead.
Right. If they saw you drinking King Cobra, like that nigga smoking.
He's smoking.
Yeah. So we didn't want to. We didn't want to come off as that. So
Ready Rocks.
I thought you knew. So
back in the day,
so we didn't ever want to come. Image is everything, right? Or the attitude's everything. I guess both. Perception is reality. Perception is reality. So if you told me copping a 40 of King Cobra, you definitely would clown me, and I ain't the one to be clowned on. So, all right. So I'm gonna finish this.
I'm not finishing it.
I'm finishing it, man. It's actually pretty tasty.
It's delicious.
They should come out with a summer version, like a raspberry King Cobra.
Shandy
Cobra. Shandy Cobra.
Shandy Cobra. You're wrong for that, bro.
This ain't bad, kid.
They
don't tell you when? Not even Wikipedia? They can't even lie and say it came out at a certain time?
We've been fucking you niggas up for a long time.
Damn, they can't tell you that.
Yeah, you like that. What if you drank this and then you just walk outside of the urge to get some crack?
What if this hit the endorphins in your head and be like,
get some crack.
I gotta tell you something, Chuck.
I don't know, but I know it was back. It had to be back in the 80s, because that's an 80s shaped bottle.
No, that's how they originally looked.
That had to be in the 80s.
No, it wasn't 80s. If it was 89, like the late 80s. But King Cobra did used to come in a clear bottle.
I can't find the year on it.
I'll find it. So you're not gonna finish your.
I'm gonna finish it.
You got to. If not, it doesn't really count. So if you don't find it, it doesn't really count.
No, for real. That's real tasty. It's almost got a fruity tone to it.
It does. It's very tasty.
Anheuser, you wrong for that shit.
I mean, literally.
You wrong for that.
It's. I'm looking at this thing. It says somebody gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, that's just good, bruh. I believe it. What site is it?
Okay. So wait a minute. King Cobra.
I'm dead.
No, not Cobra beer. King Cobra.
I'm dead. I would have never guessed.
So no one's did a Wikipedia of King Cobra.
So you telling me we're gonna have to revisit this and find laser and all these exotic ass.
So King Cobra's only 4, 5. So they rounded up to 6.
6%.
Yeah, but it's 6.9.
So it's closer to the Colt 45.
Right.
But the taste is way better. I've never had it, so there's no nostalgia, but yeah, I like that. That shit away from me.
Doesn't really say when it came out. It says
I couldn't find it.
It was originally made by Hensley's Beverage, founded in 1955.
I was going to ask you if it changed hands.
It did change hands. King Cobra was originally by Hensley Brewery in 1955. So it's been out kind of a while. I don't know, the distribution might be a little bit skittish on when that came out.
I wonder if there's like some type of meaning to the artwork. I've always wondered that. Like if there's
and just on design wise, it's not bad. I mean, these are classic designs.
Like that's crowns, but it could be slave chains too.
What do you mean? No, it's like
it's crowns.
No, I think the old with the E is that old English. It's like a castle.
Hey, you know what though? Wasn't nothing liver than back in the day having the nappy head old English colored rag.
That's what we did.
Shouts out to the nappy head old English colored flag.
So
that was the hottest shit I
ever seen. What we did was like back then, like Crips and Bloods were popular. People wore blue rags and red rags. So we got a gold colored rag, the same color of Old English.
It was that color.
It was like a bandana.
We got to get some of those.
Yes, the gold colored bandana. Yeah. We would wear that because that's what we did. That's what we did. We rocked the gold bandana to represent our crew.
That Old English is.
And I don't think anybody's ever done that.
That's just the worst.
Old English?
That's just the fucking.
It's not worse. So you like King Cobra better than OE?
I like King Cobra better.
King Cobra's not bad.
I might be a fiend. Hold on, let me hit this real quick.
Yeah, that looked like a crack pipe. You might be a fiend.
I might be.
So
my people know what it is, though.
Okay, yeah, your people know what it is.
They'll know what it is.
So you know what I'm saying?
They know what this is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I know what it is. He knows what it is. So, but this is like a crossover show, so we're gonna. That's like a portable bong. What would happen if you pour some King Cobra in there? Would it still work?
You know what though? That's funny you said that. You mentioned you seen Diallo the other day. I heard a story. I don't know how true this is. The next time you see him, you should ask him. I heard Diallo's car ran out of gas, and he poured a 40 of Old English in the gas tank because he was drunk. This is a shaker like anybody who lived in the neighborhood that I was from, Pennington or Scottsdale. What is that? Scottsdale.
Yeah, urban legend.
Right, that's an urban legend that he put a 40 of Old English, started the car, and made it home and parked it in his mother's house.
And you believe that shit?
I'm just saying it's an urban legend about Old
I'll
English.
hit Diallo up. I do not believe that for 1 minute. How dumb is that? He didn't have any gas, and he poured.
We was kids, man. Don't forget, I was younger than him.
I mean, I'm sure you believe it then.
But
you don't believe it now.
No. But it's a funny story.
Okay,
maybe he actually put. I'm not saying that he started the car and made it home.
But maybe
he was drunk enough because I drank a 64 Old English. I haven't drank one since. Ever.
I have to ask Diallo,
Not once.
man. If he's out of Diallo, that's my people, man. All right, the last.
I'm not. I almost don't want to participate in this.
This is not even.
That's not even a taste.
That's not even malt liquor though.
That's not even a taste.
This is a high gravity.
This is gravity.
High gravity lager. Steel Reserve 211. I don't know what that means.
Big shouts out to King Don.
This is what he drank?
King Don. That, you know what else was? Oh, Camo.
Remember Camo? I remember that. I seen it in the
Camo
stores.
come in a can?
Right.
Oh my God. You talk, that shit was like, they used to call that shit liquid LSD. Yeah, you be seeing shit.
I think at that point when these type of beers came out, like the Four Locos and
gravity, they took that shit off them. Remember, they was calling that liquid crack.
No, Cisco was liquid
Cisco.
crack. Cisco.
Yeah.
Cisco was liquid
Four
crack.
Loco was, they changed it to
Four Loco was Cisco Loco.
It was like Cisco
was in jail calling Four Loco on the phone like, you better get out there and get him.
Cisco had the blonde hair.
No, not the singer. The fucking. No, Cisco was so strong. They had it in these bottles, and it was on the side. It said, "This is not a wine cooler." Right. This is not a wine cooler.
But when you said that, I started thinking about
the thong song.
No, Cisco, the singer with the
right, the thong song.
Hair, yeah.
The thong.
That would be a great skit.
Drew Hill.
He calls the blue head Cisco.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Okay,
after the
all right,
show.
we'll talk about it. All right, so the last
all the $1 million ideas.
The last beer, and it's not technically a malt liquor.
Call that beer.
It's a high gravity.
Call that.
It's a high gravity.
I already know what it's about.
Lager.
Just pour it up.
Extra malted barley and selected hops for extra gravity. Slow brew for exceptional smooth flavor. Still Reserve 211. Now Charles don't really want to drink this.
I just want.
This is made for a product of Steel Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Even have a phone number to call if your ass gets so drunk, they'll come pick you up.
Hey, we should drink it and call them.
Yeah, let's
does it say that? What does it say?
It just says for consumer questions, call 1-800.
Let's pull up, and I'm calling
645-5376.
Pull up.
All right, so let's see.
And we got the special for any of y'all who big on water. I've done a video on it. I drank most of my water out of borosilicate glass. That's what these are. So just so you know.
Yeah, we have to just offset this.
Yeah, because that should have changed plastic and regular glass. Look at that. Look how yellow. Look.
If your urine look like this.
This is Old English 800. Look at this. Right. That's what I'm talking about.
If your urine looks like this, you're failing your drug test. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Or you're dehydrated.
No, you're going to jail.
You're going to jail.
You're getting locked up.
Smoke crack. All I had was Still Reserve. Sure you did, buddy.
Sam's, you coming with me.
All right.
That's
hold on. But the smell, I really don't get much of an aroma from this.
Don't let it fool you.
Don't let it fool you. Right. Oh, no. Even try to school you. All right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
All right. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, man. There you go. Let's see what this do. High gravity, Still Reserve 211.
High gravity right here to the face. High gravity to the face. I'm geek, by the way.
Immediately. There is a difference.
Nasty.
It is definitely nasty. This is at 8.2%. 0.1% alcohol.
Nah, man, I don't want to fight.
I want to fight. No, I do not want to fight.
No.
I will say this though.
Stay away from it.
Stay away from it.
If there is anybody out there that watches this that is under 18, do not drink this shit. This shit
honestly,
right here.
If you're drinking this, you're not being responsible.
No.
Read that number off of there for me. We're gonna call them right now.
Their ass. We getting their ass on. Put them on speaker.
Yeah.
Call them here.
Can we?
It's
It's 1-800
for me to get the
Hey,
audio
here.
off.
You get it?
Call them here. It'd be easier to get the audio off of it.
All right. So get the 888. Is it 888?
My bad. I'm gonna record it.
Hold on. Let me see. 888.
What is it?
Hold on. 888. 645. You want me to call it?
I got it.
5376.
5376.
Hit him up. Still reserve. So yeah, this is a no-go for me. Still reserve is a no-go for me. I got a headache just off 2 sips.
That shit nasty as fuck.
You got him on speaker?
Yep.
Our call center is closed at this time.
They closed.
Our regular call center
They're
is
all
7
drunk.
to 7 p.m. Monday to Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Thursdays, and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Fridays Central Time, excluding holidays. Please call us back during these hours.
Spanish though.
If this is a medical emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
So basically, if you hang up, right? Basically, they ain't in the office, and if you have an emergency, they tell you call 911. Right? 911. You're gonna do something strange, some change, ain't you? So, still reserve. That doesn't. It gets 0 JB heads.
No, absolutely none.
0 J. Absolutely disgusting. I want my $1. I want my 89-cent back for this. Still reserve.
Y'all shouldn't be allowed to sell that.
No,
I mean, like, come on. You know what? I'm gonna sober up for that.
8% alcohol.
You should not be allowed to sell that. That should not be allowed.
And I would want to know what it would do on a long.
I don't know, but I already knew what it
on a chronic
like.
level of a long period of time. How would that?
High blood pressure. It's probably full of salt. I guarantee you there's salt all up and through there. I taste salt. That's wrong.
Yeah, it's definitely disgusting.
Yeah,
so
that's nasty as fuck, bro.
We'll do a quick recap on there. Our first beer was.
I'm pouring this shit out. You know, you can't
pour it out. Our first beer was. Our first malt liquor was Colt.
Hey, he gets no 0 JB.
No, negative 0 heads. You get nothing. Colt 45 is a classic.
And a fucking flush.
I gave it, Colt 45, I gave it
it's not even
4 JB heads. I'm actually going to see if we can finish this can. I give it 4 JB heads. I thought it was delicious.
The Colt 45.
It was smooth. Here, I'm going to let you have that one. It was smooth, very sweet, good tasting. Colt 45 for me.
And this video has been brought to you by Baby Gap. I want to send big shouts out to Baby Gap. They make the best drawers and the best socks on the planet. But yeah, they sent me
Baby Gap drawers.
No, they sent me this bag to throw trash in.
Okay, so awesome. So here you go, Baby Gap, Colt 45, 4 JB heads, and that's kind of a Old English 800.
Yeah, don't pour that up.
I give it also 4 JB heads. That's Colt 45.
This 45?
Yeah, that's 45. I give it all to you.
I'm
going to give. This is also. He gave Colt 45 5 heads.
5 heads, man.
This gets
still even now.
Old English get 4 heads for me. Chuck, you gave it what, 3.5?
This video was not sponsored by Baby Gap.
It's not. It would be nice if it did. But this is this was this Old English 800.
I kind of look. It was half of one. I was about
no,
to be like
this.
Ain't no more.
And I give this also. It's a tie. Old English. They do 2 different things. Old English and Colt 45 do 2 different things.
This is more intense than the 1,000 milligram brownie. Like I'm straight on alcohol after this.
I mean, this is a lot of alcohol content.
I'm cool.
And then King Cobra, my surprise, I'm going to go ahead and give it 5 JB heads. Absolutely delicious.
It is delicious, and that is a problem as well.
That is. Because
that just means they perfected it.
When you making shit like this so dirt cheap and tastes so good, people don't know the ramifications of how it will it would fuck you up.
This is not. I can't even call this drunk. It's high.
Yeah.
This is not drunk.
Yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
not drunk at all. I'm high.
Right. Well, you should be high. So
I don't feel that.
Without so I'm gonna finish this. Like I said again, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe.
Please thumbs up, like, subscribe, all that.
Hit the like button, subscribe, support what we're doing. I mean, I know a lot of us can't get out right now.
Big shouts out to Inferno, aka Patrick. I need you to email me your address at OH10 Terptech, TERPTECH at gmail.com. Yeah.
So
I'm already I'm pretty healthy, so I'm already processing that alcohol.
Yeah.
And that's not a good thing. Like we was doing that as kids, man. I couldn't
imagine. I would not drink this on a regular basis. I don't recommend it.
I
thought it was fun.
Scientist if I would
I thought it would be fun to also, if you want to see us review anything else as far as beer, wine,
or a product. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
Within,
with a
guidelines
this is not right. When we can do it. I mean, this is something I can engage in. So I definitely. We're all inside right now. And this is what we're doing.
Let us know how you like it.
Hey, let us know. Any comments or concerns, leave them under the bottom.
I've known this gentleman since I was about 10
years old. Yeah. So
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Sir.
Hold on. We can't do too many quarantine.
6 feet. Hey, you know what? Don't do what we do.
Hold on. What is that?
Do what the government.
Do not try this at home.
Yeah, don't try this at home. You know what I'm saying?
If you
don't
were watching,
try to be brotherly at home. Leave that shit to us. We got it.
Right. If you were watching this the whole time, there's a bunch of good videos back there.
They should be able to find it under my playlist.
Right. It'll be under the playlist. We
played
some November Hotel. We played some San Goody. We played some Vigatron. We played some Tut. We played some Chris Todd.
This is Molino Bands, though.
And I don't even know who Molino Bands is.
This don't have nothing to do with us.
It has nothing to do with us. So
I can't endorse that.
So that's what it is, man. God bless y'all and
Terp Tech. Peace.